Okay, here's the little project after it's been antiqued in the antiquing solution. And as you can see, he came out real good. As you can see, this antiquing solution, like I told you, it darkens the figure out and kind of smooths out the colors and everything like that. And this is just a wonderful little project. I tell you, I want to thank Tom Hines again for his giving us this little project in Wood Carving Illustrated. And it's an ideal little project just to sit, and you can do it anywhere. You can sit at your house, you can sit in a doctor's office, you can sit, and in fact, that's how a lot of the little figures Tom does, little wizards and things like that, he does while sitting there in a doctor's office or a dentist office or whatever. And I just appreciate so much people that bring these little projects. And it's a simple project. It's not a difficult project. And that's what I'm trying to convey more than anything in the world. I know a lot of you that seasoned carvers, you probably look at this and say, golly, you know, why don't you go into some more difficult things? But that's not what this video series is for. This video series is for beginners and for people that have not carved a lot, or maybe they've carved a little bit and just want to have a good time carving. And because if you can start carving and beginning carving, as I've said, then you will advance on into more difficult carvings, more things, more stuff like that. But oftentimes I get so many letters from people that say, you know, I appreciate it so much because I've never seen anybody carve before, and now that I've seen you carve, I'm going to try it. And that's the key to these videos, is to help people learn. Now, I know I could go into a lot more advanced carving, but the main thing is when you start off carving, I don't want you to go into anything too hard. And the reason is because a lot of people, they get upset. They figure, oh, well, I just can't do it, because they're trying something way too hard at first. You want to start off slow. You want to start off in a simple manner. And these little projects like this are ideal for that. And when I say for beginners, I was a beginner a long time ago myself, I know. But I think this is ideal for people just starting out. And like I said, I get so many messages from people who have wanted to carve but just never saw anybody do it or been able to observe it, so they're not able to even get started. But this helps them do that, and that's what these video series are for, to get you started, to get you going, and then as you go on in time, you'll go to more advanced stuff. And I know there are other carvers on the web that have more advanced stuff, but right now we're going to stay as simple as possible with simple things that'll just get you started and to begin with. And like I said, I mean, you look at this little figure. He's just a wonderful little figure, and you could paint his hat green, or you could paint his beard a different color or whatever, and you could just make him a unique little figure. I'll tell you what, there's a number of things that you can do, but these are the type of carvings that I'm going to be doing. I mean, if you're an advanced carver and you want me to go to real advanced stuff, I'm not going to do it because of one thing. Because this is for beginners. This is for people that want desperately to learn the art. And I don't want to throw in something so difficult they'll just throw their hands up and say, well, there's just no way I can do that. Whereas you can look at what I'm doing and say, hey, I'm going to give that a try. And that's the letters and the messages I've been getting from a lot of you that are just starting or always wanted to carve but didn't have a chance or will go back to it. And that's the purpose of it. And I so much appreciate you tuning in. And here's another little project we've done. And I appreciate all of the messages, emails, things from people that have started this. I've gotten some from a man that sent me one that said not only is he carving, but he's got his father started carving, and he got his some of the videos. A man wrote me and told me that he's given them to his children. He's helping his children learn to carve, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of these are simpler projects for young people and children that are old enough to start carving. And that's what we want more than anything in the world, because when you start, get your subscription to Wood Carving Illustrated, get on the message board, learn more and more and more, and soon you'll be a more advanced carver. But start off with the simple things. Always be simple at first. Don't start too difficult, because I can guarantee you, I did when I first started carving, and I messed up. I just gave up on it because I said, I just can't do this. So I learned about wood, I learned about sharpening my knife, and I learned about and watched other people carve. And I know a lot of you don't, in areas where you don't have clubs to help anybody. So this is our project, and I don't know what our next one is, but until I can get my bandsaw fixed, but we may do a rough out, but I'll see. But God bless you now, and just be careful, wear your gloves, be sure and do that, keep your knives sharp, and happy carving.